Alright guys, back playing some FTB, hanging out in the basement of my sorting facility where I have some extra barrels that I set up in the last episode. And this is how I had it set up, or have it set up, and it's incorrect. A lot of you guys mentioned this pretty quickly when I put the video up, is you can't send items to the barrels from the underneath. The underneath is exit only. I guess you can send items, but you can only get a stack in there, and then it will no longer accept items. So I gotta put the tube on the top here. But of course, I'm also going to separate, you know, this part right here from connecting to the bottom of the barrel. And the way I'm gonna do that is I'm going to use these wooden plank covers. And to make those, I mean, I don't even know if I should be bothering showing you guys, but it's pretty simple. You just go like this, and then again, and then again, and then you get your wooden plank covers. And of course you can do that with many building blocks. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this tweak here. And I know a lot of people have also said, well, maybe not that many people, but somebody had mentioned to use the router, and of course the ME mod, which I don't have in this mod pack. I may add it. I know I keep talking about switching over to the ultimate pack, which I haven't done yet, but maybe one day I'll stop procrastinating and I'll do the switch. Or maybe I'll just start adding the mods that I like to the current Minecraft mod and just kind of make my own little, you know, pack with the mods that I want to play around with. But I got so much in this mod pack that I haven't even played around with yet. So, you know, I got a lot of stuff that I can still do. So anyways, let's get down to business. I'm just going to do the adjustments here. I'll probably keep recording, but, you know, just kind of fast forward this part. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so the adjustments have been made. So hopefully everything works out fine. Got the covers on the bottom and a tube going across the top. And yeah, everything looks pretty good. I'm going to have to look into doing the router at some point, I think, with this setup. And let's see if I can pull up the router here. Okay, the recipe. So yeah, dark iron, ender pearl, ender eye, egg. Pretty simple recipe. And I guess with those, I think the way it works is it just has to touch a barrel. So as long as all the barrels are touching each other, you don't have to have a tube connected to them. So that can make the system a little more compact and also a little more simple. So I will look into that and perhaps do that in a future episode. I'll see. But for now, I'm going to keep it like this and going to do the barrel upgrade, because I'm going to have to upgrade a lot of these barrels, especially the ones with common items that I don't want to lose, like, you know, the redstone. And you don't want to lose any items. I mean, these items here, the gravel, the dirt, the marble, these things get sent automatically to the recyclers when there isn't any room for them. Obviously, these items over here, they do not go to the recycler. They just end up, you know, jamming up my sorting machines, and then, you know, that in turn jams up my quarry when I have it running, and I don't want that. And that's the whole point that I have this extra storage system underneath my basic storage system with the chests. So anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head to the project tables and just kind of start busting out some of these extra dimensional storages or storage thingies, and I'll be right back and start upgrading those barrels. Alrighty, so to make one of these extra dimensional storage things, the only somewhat complicated thing is the dark iron. You need to make a dark iron block, and the steps to do that is you need to start off and make one of these things first. It's called a craft packet, and this is the recipe: TNT, obsidian, and a diamond block. So pretty pricey, and that makes one of these craft packet thingies. And then you're going to need to go over to your stamper. I'll show you guys that. And here's the recipe for a stamper. It's just a piston, iron crafting table and cobblestone. Super cheap, super easy, and it doesn't need to be powered. So you just go over there to your stamper, you take your craft packet, you drop it in here, and then bam, it blows up into a diamond, 18 diamond shards, and I had already done this earlier. And then you take the shard, combine it with the nether brick, and that's going to make the wrath igniter, which is what you need to convert iron blocks into that dark iron. Is it called dark iron? I don't even know. Oh man, I think it's called dark iron. Yeah, dark iron ingots. Okay, so let's go test this out. You probably want to test this somewhere where there's not too many flammable items. You don't want to burn down your house. So you go over somewhere kind of safe. I'm just going to do it at the top here of this mountain ridge here. So I'm going to try to do multiple. The last one I did, the first test I did was just one. So I'm going to try to ignite, see if I can ignite 9 of them at once. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Just to conserve the wrath igniter, because every time I use it, I do, you know, it does wear out. So let's see if it catches the other iron on fire. Might have to fast forward this part. Okay, yeah, I think it's actually igniting all of them, which is really good. Really, really cool. So as you can see, they're turning dark right now. And some stuff is catching on fire here. Let's put that out. Okay, it looks like it's ready to go. So I'm just going to take my drill and pop these off. And the only downside is that you only get 4 ingots from each block. So it does cost you a fair amount of iron. But right there, I got 36 blocks, or 36 ingots. That should keep me good for a while here. And then I just need to bust out some of these extra dimensional storage things, and that's the recipe right there. So I'll make a bunch of these and then meet you guys downstairs, and we'll upgrade a few of those barrels. See you guys in a second. Alrighty, so I killed a few more blazes. Got myself 8 of these barrel upgrades. I'm assuming that you just right mouse click on the barrel and it upgrades. Because I only have 8, I gotta be selective. I'm probably just gonna do a couple for now. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the charcoal. And there you go, it's upgraded, I think. Is it upgraded? No, it didn't work. Maybe I gotta left mouse click. No. Okay, that's weird. Do I just place it down? Again, maybe I go shift. Okay, there we go. I think I just did it. Okay, you gotta hold shift down and then right mouse click on the barrel. So that should be an upgraded barrel, and it looks a little bit different than the barrel next to it. It's got kind of a darker background, at least with this texture pack. So yeah, I think I'll do that one. For now, I'll do the charcoal, or the coal, I should say. And just gotta pop that in there. There you go. And what the hell? I'm gonna upgrade the nickelite as well. So shift, right mouse click. There you go. So I'm gonna save these 6 and just see how my next quarry goes, and just see which ones I need to upgrade. I'm gonna have to kill a bunch more blazes and bust out some more of these. I want every single one of these to be upgraded, except for maybe maybe like this one here. What is this thing called again? Knowledge fragment. I don't think I'm going to be collecting very many of those. That's 9 that I've collected so far from quarries, all the quarries that I've run. I just put it in there because it's mixed in with my shards, in the chest that holds all my shards. So yeah, I think it's a good idea to have kind of another out for that as well. And yeah, I'll keep adding to this as I go, like I said last episode, and increase the size of my sorting facility, and then maybe do the router. And yeah, so I'm going to do something with the lava tank now. That's one person actually suggested in a comment that I should be running liquid ducts on my pumps in the nether. And the funny thing is I run liquid ducts on everything. Like right here, I got my liquid ducts, and liquid ducts transport liquids faster. So maybe I don't have to roll with 3 pumps. Maybe I can just roll with 2 pumps, and because right now it has the Buildcraft pipe hooked up to it. I'm gonna have to show you guys in the nether. I'm gonna go there in a second. But yeah, he was suggesting to, or she was suggesting, he or she, I don't know if it was a he or she, but they were suggesting to use the liquid ducts. And actually they probably noticed right here, that's probably why they suggested it, that I'm rolling with the Buildcraft pipe. So I didn't even notice that. I just found that out right now, that I should upgrade that as well. So if I upgrade that and the pipes on the pumps in the nether, and come back and see if that increases the flow here and keeps this tank going, so I can, you know, I don't run out of lava. So anyways, I'm just gonna head out to the nether and I'll see you guys there. Alrighty, I'm in the nether at one of my pumps here, and I'm just going to swap out the waterproof Buildcraft pipes with the liquid duct here. And I was actually thinking that I could probably just connect the Tesseract right to the pump, but then I'm not going to see if the liquid's going to go through until I go back, you know, back into the base and actually check to make sure it works. So I'm just going to roll like this. And is that going in? That's the question. That's out, that's in. It's weird that I have it pointing out and it stops. It's kind of weird that way, but anyways, that seems to be flowing. So that's good news. I'll head over to the other pump over here as somebody sends me a text. And we'll do the same thing right here. That would drop in the, actually I'll do it through the top, that way I don't have to do the, oh, okay, I gotta take that out. Alright, so there you go, swapped out the Buildcraft pipes. And somebody else made a pretty good suggestion. Is in the last episode I was kind of concerned of having multiple pumps and with multiple chunk loaders. Now if I wanted really good speed, what I could do is put like maybe 3 pumps kind of in the same vicinity and use maybe 1 chunk loader for the 3 pumps. That way you don't have so many chunk loaders loading the one area. So that's a pretty good suggestion as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the base, check out the pump, or not the pump, the tank, and see if anything's going any faster there. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, look at that. It looks like it's actually keeping up. It's actually filling up a little bit, which is awesome. So I wonder if I could actually just go with 1 pump, but I'll keep the 2 there. The liquid ducts definitely sped things up really good here. And yeah, so the problem is solved. And I also, instead of putting a liquid duct in between the Tesseract, the liquid Tesseract, I just put the liquid Tesseract right up against the valve on the iron tank here. So yeah, things rolling pretty good. And you can kind of see the moon there, which is kind of cool. And yeah, so right now I got enough time. I'm going to do another little base upgrade. Somebody gave me a really cool idea for the coke oven factory. And that's to use the hoppers on top of the coke ovens just to give me a little bit of an extra buffer. So yeah, I'll show you guys what I mean. Hopefully these things connect to tubes, no problem. So I'll just head over to the coke oven factory here and show you guys what I'm talking about. Alrighty, so the suggestion is to just drop the hopper right above the coke oven right here, and that should give me a little bit of a buffer, so that will allow me to store even more wood in the coke oven factory. That way it doesn't, you know, when it can't fit into any of the coke ovens, what it does is it just goes into these barrels. And I guess I should probably just put one upgraded barrel here now that I know that I can do that. And it will allow me to run with the hoppers, and of course the upgraded barrel will allow me to run the coke ovens, or run the tree farm, I should say, that's pumping the wood into these coke ovens, you know, longer than just one cycle, you know what I mean? So anyways, let's see if this, let's just make sure this actually works. I'll drop some wood in there. And things, yeah, it's working. So yeah, that's gonna give me a lot of slots. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna bust out a whole bunch more of these, figure out how many I need, and come back and just kind of drop them in. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Alrighty, let's take a look. Got them all in here. I got those tubes. I gotta pick up those tubes. It's bothering me. There you go. Pneumatic tubes. So yeah, this is gonna help out quite a bit. I'm actually going to go turn on the tree farm. I'm gonna turn on everything. I haven't turned on the tree farm for a while because my biomass tank from the saplings is already full. So it's full right now, but it will empty out because I will turn on the biofuel facility, which is actually called ethanol now, I believe. Somebody has pointed that out to me, so thank you for that. That was quite a while ago. I guess in one of the updates, it's changed from biofuel to ethanol. These chests, I don't know if I'm going to upgrade them. I'm going to leave them there for now. And look at that, there's some creosote coming in from that wood I put on earlier. So yeah, let's head over to the tree factory here, the tree stacker. Looking pretty cool with the trees. Here, let's pop off. I think it really looks cool when I have the trees fully grown, because it's off right now. The trees are growing in there. Kind of gives it a little green. Looks cool. Anyways, let's turn on the tree farm. And while I'm here, I know this is driving you guys nuts, so I'm going to fix it right now. What can I say? I like levers. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in some red alloy. Oh, did I just pop an engine off? What? Where'd it go? Oh, it's in there. Okay, 1 second. Brutal. Brutal. Okay, let's see here. Hopefully it's gonna hook up properly. Yep, okay, there we go. So I'm just gonna knock these off here. Use my hand, that way I don't break the engines. All right, got my red alloy. Pop that in. And usually I don't record this stuff, I kind of do it myself off camera. So I just thought I'd switch it up here and try something. Try to do a little more building on camera. It makes the videos a little longer though, which is, I don't know. Might be annoying, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see if I can just drop the lever, because I do have a lot of levers now. See if I just drop it right here. I kind of don't like it the way it looks like this. So yeah, to turn it off, I gotta turn it on. I know that doesn't make any sense, but that's how the magmatic engines work. So you gotta apply the signal to turn them off. I kind of want to hide it in the wall. I might do that. I'll do that sometime. But this is what I'm going to go with, a system like this. And that works. And yeah. Okay, so I'll turn it on. And that means now that it's working, I better hurry up and get everything else rolling. Hopefully everything works. Okay, so well, there's the biomass tank full of green goo. I'm going to go in here and turn on my power plant for the facility to convert all those saplings into biomass. And of course I'm using the biogas engines here. I got 6 of them, which is more than enough power to power my 3 fermenters and my 1 juicer, or squisher, or squeezer. I always call it a juicer. Oh, I got to do an upgrade in there. I got to drop a gate in there. I don't think you guys need me need to see me do that, so I'll do that off camera. All right, so the biomass facility is turned on, and what I'll do is I'll throw a cut at some point here, and I'll just kind of, when I got everything rolling. I'm gonna turn on the biofuel or the ethanol power, or the ethanol facility here. Turn this on. Oh, look at this! I got I got a bunch of levers in here too. Okay, so let's do the same thing I did earlier. Punch those off here. And yeah, I'm definitely going to do a system here where I hide it in the wall. I think I could probably hide it right behind. Yeah, that would look really cool. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it right. So I'm just going to throw a cut down here, guys. And then put the red alloy behind the actual engine and then throw a lever on each side, kind of right here. Or maybe have a middle lever. Is there a middle in here? There isn't a middle. Okay, so I'll just throw them on each side. So yeah, give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, so I got one side done here. Had a little bit of an issue. I can't actually stick the red alloy on the back. You know, sometimes you can just kind of shift click and put, you know, a lever on the back of an engine. Usually for some reason, the magmatic engines don't allow you to do that. So I had to figure out a way to get the red alloy to hide behind this and actually work. So I ended up putting the lever a little higher and putting a plank or a cover right there. So I'll just do this one with you guys. It's a pretty simple setup. I just ran the alloy like this on the top instead. Ran it all the way here. And then that allows me to put my lever right here and then turn it on and off. So then now all I need to do is kind of just hide that with one of these covers. And I should probably, well, I don't really need to conserve this stuff. So I could put covers all along here, but why bother? I mean, basalt bricks, I got tons of basalt. So there you go. I got this thing rolling. So this thing should be making ethanol. Ooh, actually it's not, because I need to turn on some other things here. I need to turn on the liquid duct here. Where is my wrench, or my crescent hammer, I should say. Actually, that is already pointing in the right direction. So I just need to release the biomass into the liquid ducts and get everything going. And now I got, oh, are those things running? Oh, a couple of these aren't actually running. That's probably because they didn't have any biomass in them. Okay, they're filling up. Okay, do I have everything turned on now? I think everything is turned on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of wait. Actually, what I'm going to have to do is I'm actually going to have to refill the dirt on the tree farm stacker here. So that's what I'll do. Get some fertilizer and some dirt, fill up the slots. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I got everything turned on. I got my stacker refilled with dirt and fertilizer, and it's humming pretty good. Turned on the wheat farm and got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe here. A lot of apples and a lot of wood going up in here into the coke oven factory with my new hopper setup. And it seems to be working really good. Got 64 in there. And these hoppers, is this hopper full? So yeah, look at all the storage. So this is definitely gonna allow me to have this running a little longer. Of course, the problem is that the tree farm is not automated. So I right now at the point where I'm putting in fertilizer and dirt by hand. So if I really want to keep this thing going for a long period and, you know, fill up all these hoppers, I'm probably gonna have to set up some sort of automating system, which shouldn't be too hard, where I can just feed the dirt and the fertilizer into the arboretums automatically. And I'll figure that out at some point. Hopefully I don't procrastinate on that too long. But yeah, everything's rolling. Let's check out the biomass tank, see how it's handling everything. See if everything's being dealt with. So it's emptying out a little bit here. I don't think it's too bad. Probably emptied out quite a bit when I turned it on because it had to fill up all the engines and it had to fill up the fermenters, or not the fermenters, the stills to convert it into biofuel or ethanol. And actually, I think it's still called biofuel in this particular mod pack. So I think once they upgrade, I think forestry now, I did read up on it. Somebody had mentioned it in comments, and I did read up on forestry, and it has been changed to ethanol. So I'm assuming at some point in a future update, we'll be rolling with the ethanol. And yeah, so everything seems to be running pretty good here. Let's check out the biofuel / ethanol facility. And everything's going good here. It's turning it into biofuel, but of course it's burning super quick right now because the tank is empty, and that means, you know, all my diesel generators, the 9 of them, need to start burning the stuff. And of course I got these MFSUs here, which I think I'm going to remove the 4 MFSUs on the bottom of these power plants. I think I might just keep one as a slight buffer, and then maybe have a room that has all my MFSUs, or just not even bother, because the thing is when I have the UU matter, the UU factory turned on, I mean, it's just burning through this stuff almost instantly. So it's I don't see a sense of really storing too much EU. When I first set up these power plants, I didn't have the UU factory, so there was no real sense in you know, setting it up like that. I wanted to store as much power as possible, so I had that when I, you know, eventually, you know, had the EU factory, or the matter fabricator, you know, set up. So yeah, I don't know if charcoal is yet being sent here. It's probably going to take a while for that to happen. Haven't seen anything coming down the pipe here. Let's just take a quick look. I know we already checked in here, but I'm going to check again. Or did we check in here? I don't even know if we did. Probably checked in here like 2 minutes ago. Yeah, there's no charcoal coming down the pipe. I don't know if that's... No, there's no charcoal stuck in there. Okay, so I guess it's just really slow. Oh no, there's some. Here's some right here. Okay, cool. So very slowly I'm producing charcoal and creosote, which is all being burnt pretty much instantly. So anyways, I think I'll call it an episode here, guys. And I'd like to thank everybody who left the comments, the suggestions for this particular episode. I mean, the hopper idea over the coke ovens, I really like that idea. That was really cool. I never thought of it, and I wasn't sure I had enough room, and I did. So that's cool. That is a cool idea. And of course the levers. My lever obsession, I've kicked the habit there, and I'm going with less levers. And of course the sorting facility. A lot of you guys suggested or mentioned that, hey, you can't go underneath a barrel. You got to go over the barrel to store the items. And I had made that adjustment earlier in the episode. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll probably finish this episode with another suggestion. Somebody was asking to see the world, or my base, I should say, in a vanilla texture pack. So yeah, maybe I'll throw up a little bit of a walkthrough or fly through or whatever you want to call it, of how this thing looks in vanilla texture pack. And I haven't actually seen this world or this base in vanilla texture pack, so hopefully it's not hideously ugly. I feel like it might be, but yeah, I'll show that off at right now, I guess. So yeah, anyways, I will stop rambling. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.
It's about time for me to rhyme like a rapper. Maybe even start to walk and talk like a rapper. I wear gold chains that are fat like a rapper, as I walk down the block looking dapper like a rapper. Like a what? Think it's about time for me to act like a rapper. We're gonna need some really big beats for this rapper. Subwoofers in the trunk the side like that, like a rapper. I will make hand gestures like a rapper. Not like a joker, a jester, but like a rapper, like a what? Man, I hope you understand this. When I flip my lips like a rapper, I've got the gift. When my words turn and twist like a rapper, tongue tangle or mangle other rappers like a rapper. You'll see me out there in the streets like a rapper, with my sunglasses low while I creep like a rapper. I'm living free like a rapper, making G's like a rapper, getting paid like a rapper, smell like weed like a what? For me to rhyme like a rapper, maybe even start to walk and talk like a rapper. I wear gold chains that are fat